Hi, I'm Ejet and I'm from Wavescan. So the importance of infrastructure inspections can never be understated. And yet, inspections are really only as reliable and as accurate as the technologies that service it. And when technologies are just simply not advanced enough, it leads to deadly disasters that could take human lives, such as the one that we've seen in Miami, and more recently as well in Pittsburgh. And as such, while we were developing this technology, we aimed to address the pain points of the different processes in inspections: data collection, processing, followed by analysis. And we find that each portion is riddled with issues. For example, in data collection, it's an extremely manual process. It is also very tedious, as sensors today need to be handheld onto the building, for example. And as you would imagine, it would be extremely difficult for some people in those cases. And at the end of inspections, data analysis is also an equally tedious procedure. It is also quite expensive because you may need to hire professional engineers. You see, our cities of the future require smart inspections as well. And as such, we've created a technology where data collection is autonomous, data processing is digital, and data analysis is AI-driven. And in doing so, we have developed the next generation of non-destructive testing technology. Our scanners are truly first of its kind, provides see-through structural inspections completely contactless, also provides extremely high resolution, is relatively portable, and completely safe for use. They operate on electromagnetic waves, which basically do see-through inspections, being able to pick up what is going on in the asset that you are scanning. And being contactless allows it to be integrated onto multiple automation platforms, which basically reduces manpower, saves time, and essentially solves the autonomous data collection portion of our envisioned future. In addition to our hardware, we also have a proprietary software platform where we basically provide inspectors with all the tools that they need in order to complete an end-to-end inspection. And moving forward, we also are going to use the data that we've collected with all the projects that we've done to essentially train our machine learning algorithms. And together with building certification agencies, we want to come up with some sort of a platform where we can basically determine the safety of your building and the health of your building through various scores and AI-driven algorithms. So we have validated our technology with many large multinational companies for many use cases, primarily in the infrastructure as well as the oil and gas sector. We have a project ongoing with HDB today, an 18-month project where we're looking to operationalize our technology at scale.
In this vacated HDB flats, we are testing a new technology that will allow us to spot and rectify building defects before they become visible. We developed this inspection machine with a local company called Wavescan. It uses AI and microwave technology to look inside the walls. The 3D scan helps us identify different types of defects, such as cracks or water leakages. We can use this technology in future to help inspect and spot defects before they even appear. And this can help HDB and our residents save time, effort, and resources.
We also have a project going on with ExxonMobil, where we're basically doing the detection of corrosion and the concrete fireproofing for spherical tank leaks that exist in their refineries. So here we also have a video, if it starts. Just really quickly showing you our customized automation platform for this purpose, where we can basically customize any automation platform for use cases that are brought up as and when required. We have won many awards and grants, both locally and internationally, and the traction has led to over $2 million received in grants and awards, as well as $2 million received in our seed funding round 2 years ago. We have spoken with many multinational clients, many of which have led to over $400,000 earned in pilot projects. And we have over 30 soft committals for purchase of our technology of the product that we have launched last month. And the combined value of the projects we have ongoing today is about $1.2 million. This is our team, and it's time to take action now. Join us in our mission to make the world a safer place, one scan at a time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yichiat. Here is another award to add to your pile. Congratulations. Huge congratulations to Wavescan. Now we're going to meet ESGini, who are powering environmental social governance decision-making using AI. Chiala, the stage is yours.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. And my name is Jala. Along with my co-founder, Majid Hassan, we built ESGini. And we're very excited and honored to be here today to share with you how we're accelerating action for a sustainable transition with AI. 800 million more people in over 570 cities are threatened with rising sea levels. And this is just one impact of climate change. To combat this, companies are adopting low-emission green strategies, and financial institutions are mobilizing green capital to speed up this transition. Currently, many organizations adopting environmental, social, governance, ESG, or sustainability strategies are doing it for compliance, and they stop there. Because current ESG data and analytics do not show how ESG can create business opportunities for them. For cities to transit and thrive in the new era of sustainability, companies and financial institutions need meaningful data. Data that marries economic meaning, financial impact, it's objective, transparent, and allows for the flexibility of analysis in order to consider the nuances of what is financially material, whether you are in a developed country, emerging market, or the types of industry you operate in. However, the current reality is that ESG data is non-financial and highly unstructured. Adopters of sustainability struggle to integrate climate or broader sustainability issues into the economic ecosystem, therefore inhibiting clarity and action. In short, decision makers are blindfolded by a lack of visibility into the financial implications of their sustainable transition strategies. ESGini is moving the industry beyond compliance towards taking real action, resulting in real impact by providing contextualized ESG data. And in doing so, we are enabling organizations to discover the economic and environmental impact of their sustainable transition strategies by providing information from objective and diverse sources and leveraging AI. For example, companies can now identify emission reduction strategies that have shown the most promise for their adoption, both financially and environmentally. And financial institutions are able to identify companies that are well-positioned to survive and even thrive this sustainable transition. In short, we're lifting the blindfold by integrating financial materiality and ESG lenses together. We're enabling decision makers to get an integrated view of the implications of both of these impacts for any sustainable transition strategy. We were formed in 2021 and had global traction from day one. Our customers include leading research institutions and financial institutions who are at the forefront of sustainability and ESG investing, which includes a United Nations-linked entity, the world's largest climate fund. They strive to help countries shift to low-carbon and climate-resilient development by mobilizing capital to combat climate change. We're thrilled to have been able to help them achieve a 1,000 times increase in the productivity of analysis, which would have taken them more than a year, down to only about 3 AI hours. By providing them a portfolio overview of their impact projects across emerging markets by calculating impact per dollar, therefore supporting them to identify promising projects across emerging markets. Sustainability is a global issue and cannot be achieved without equitable and profitable strategies. In ESGini, we want to enable everyone to do well while doing good by providing them the financial materiality into their ESG decision-making. We want to empower curators and adopters of critical ESG decision-making to be empowered with our technology. And together, we can move the industry towards taking real action, resulting in real impact. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chiala. Congratulations. Please stay on the stage to receive your award. Huge congratulations to ESGini. And now it's time to meet Lighthouse, who are an AI-powered security guard, and we'll welcome Ina to tell us more.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ina Jacobson. I'm an investment director at Cocoon Capital, who's an early investor in Lighthouse. Jean and Natalie couldn't be here today, so you're stuck with me, unfortunately. So this is a typical view of a control room, a security control room. And site owners pay the security providers to sit and watch these monitors all day. Did you see the mugging? Lighthouse did. Did you also know that there are 12 burglaries every minute, and yet 90% of security alarms will not be responded to in time? Another example, take Jean's dad. He has a store. The 37th time his store was burglarized, he had 16 cameras, he had a panic button, and he had a security provider to come and help him. Unfortunately, nobody came before it was too late. These site owners, like Jean's dad, they have the money to pay for cameras. Unfortunately, these cameras, the alerts are usually of so low quality that 1 in 100 alarms are false. Then they have to pay a security provider to sit and watch all of these false alarms. And at the end of the day, they don't have any better security than before. In return, these security companies are flooded with false alarms. They have no way to manage everything, and they provide a lower quality service, and they can't scale beyond the sites that they already have. Lighthouse is an on-demand security platform. It uses proprietary AI alert technology from existing sensors to provide an on-demand security. They partner with security providers to enable site owners to quickly set up their own monitoring, create their own rules, and choose the security providers that they want. In addition, they are just a plug and play on the existing security software. They also have a keeper, their on-edge analytics provider, that will help reduce bandwidth 15 times, enabling them to help customers and communities that weren't able to get security before. Lighthouse provides a plug-and-play into any city's ecosystem. It enables faster security for both the site owners and the security providers. It's affordable, and it's a plug-and-play, so there's no need to rip and replace. You can just use the existing sensors and cameras that you already have. The team has spent the last 2 years in product development mode. They have now signed a huge telco in South Africa with 150,000 online customers, and they are about to launch, which is why they aren't here. The team is powered by AI and driven by impact with a personal connection to the problem. Lighthouse will, in the future, fuel cities with smarter, more affordable, and on-demand security. And, if you're interested in partnering, please reach out to me or the Lighthouse team directly. We are really excited to bring you the next generation of security. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ine from Lighthouse. Congratulations. Congratulations to Lighthouse. But now it is time for our final startup of the day. We have Simon from Handprint. Give it up for Simon.
Hello, everyone. What does the city of the future look like? What will Singapore look like in about 10 to 15 years? Well, one thing is sure, we've heard a lot about this today. It's going to have to be sustainable. And by that we mean that the footprint of the city will be reduced. Less waste, less energy, less pollution. But I believe that a city of the future will also have to be regenerative. It will have to restore ecosystems, regenerate nature, and support the creation of natural reserves. When we set out to build Handprint, we had a dream. What if every interaction digital and in the real world, could create a positive impact action. That's what we set out to build. And to do so, we created two pieces of technology. One, a digital platform that connects companies to causes in the regenerative economy. Secondly, we created a toolbox. And this toolbox enables any kind of company and any kind of service to integrate a micro contribution to a positive impact project into its products, its services, or its processes. In doing so, we solve a variety of problems in the impact space. We provide transparency of cash flow so that you know exactly where your dollar goes and how it is used. And then we turn that dollar into quantified measures of positive impact that are aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals. So that companies that choose to work with us are very well informed about the impact they have, and also by telling this impact to their customers and their stakeholders can actually create significantly more value. So to give you some examples, we've built this for e-commerce so that now when you go to an e-commerce store, at the moment of checkout, you can basically plant a tree. We've done this for advertising so that the number of impressions an ad generates can plant corals or restore ecosystems. We're doing this for banking so that your credit card payments can actually support a country at war. But we didn't stop there. Our platform can regenerate cities all over the world. Today, I'm very proud to introduce for the first time ever Handprint for Cities. Imagine you're going to work in the morning. Long time ago, they actually leave the office. But you leave your office, you take the metro, you leave your home, you take the metro, and in the moment that you jump the turnstile, the payment automatically is done, and a small percentage of that is supporting the restoration of a local park in your city. You know this is true because you've opted into the climate fund of the city, and all of those small payments are being added to your account, so that you can show this to the next time you're on a date or the next time you're interviewing. When somebody asks you what do you actually care about, you just show them your handprint. Every city service, every electronic service can be tied to this kind of project. You leave the metro, you basically go to a coffee shop, you order a coffee, and you know that that coffee shop has chosen to support the city's education fund. So 1% of that coffee is going to be rerouted to that fund. And then you call a government agency because you need some support. And of course, you get that dreaded message. We are experiencing high call volume today. But you know, it's worth waiting because the city has committed to improve its services, and for every minute you wait, they're going to send $1 into your handprint account that you can choose to allocate to a project within your city to regenerate that city. This is possible right now. We have developed the technology to make all of this a reality. All we need is the right mayor, the right government, or the right city planner to reach out, and we can get started today. My name is Simon. I'm one of the founders of Handprint. Thank you so much for being here, and at home, have a great day.
Thank you so much, Simon. What an incredible company to end the day of startups on.